Hi guys, this is me, this is a new tutorial, and today I am going to show you how to use Roblox Studio and how to install it. So first you are going to go to the Roblox website. As soon as you are on this page, you need to click on create and it will put you inside of create.roblox.com. You can also follow the link in the description of the video. Then you will need to click on Launch Studio. If you do not have Launch Studio, it will ask you to download it and you will just click on the link and then open the installer. Okay. Now that you've installed Roblox Studio and that you are logged in into your account, it will open this menu where you can do multiple things, which are 1. Create a game or edit a game that you already did, or you can remove games that we've done. So here for example, I am just going to make a new game with the base plate to show you guys how does it work. Okay, here it is loading. So this tutorial is going to be split in a few parts. First, we are going to see how does the UI work, how to hide, show UIs, and secondly, we are going to see how and which tools you can use, and then last part, we will see some simple shortcuts which will make your workflow like 10 times faster. Okay, let's go. So firstly, we will have 5 menus here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We won't see the test thing. It's too easy. So you go to view, and here on the side you see something. Those are labels. They show you what category this is in. So inside of show, we have all of those little buttons. So if you click on those, it will show or hide some new items and UIs. And if you stay on them for long enough, you'll get the description, which is very useful. Okay, now for organizing your space of workflow. So you can drag this bar here and it will allow you to move some UIs. You can click on this to remove them, but then you have to go back here to add them back. So I'm going to put those two back inside. You can use this one, which will make it hide, and then if you click here, it will pop it back up, and you need to click here to set it back. You can also drag it like this, and it will change its size. As a suggestion, if you're a scripter is basically the guy that makes all of the code in the game. It's better to have the explorer on the right, the properties on the left, so you can like switch extremely easily. Boom, select the stuff, change its properties, and then have the output here, because it makes the square look like a screen here, and it's just a good resolution stuff. Okay, now moving on to the next stuff. So second part, we are now gonna see what tools you can do and stuff. Okay, so we have the home thing. So if we get a part here, this is a part I just spawned it in with this button. You can spawn shapes with it. So here, if you press on select, you will be able to select some items and stuff. Very easy. And then you click on move and you can move them around, displace them. Scale. I mean, this is just self-explanatory. And then you have rotate, which is like so hard to learn. Oh my god. Basically just makes a cube rotate. So right now, if I go ahead and I play the game using this thing here, I'm going to run it so that it doesn't spawn my character. You see, the cube just falls down. Let's just see, why does it fall down? So you need to anchor it. The keybind for it is Alt-A if you want to remove it stuff. Very easy. So now that we've seen kind of how to model, yeah, let's make some model really quick. So now we are going to see the model tab. So this is very useful, for example, if you want to make cars and stuff, any kind of items that players are going to be able to interact with. So if you're going to import some FBX and stuff and some models that you made in some other software like Blender, you're gonna go to Avatar, Import 3D, and here you'll have a menu where you can select some stuff. For example, I'll select this big box thing, and then here you'll have all those options, but this is more advanced. So here we're gonna scale it until it looks like this thing, and we are going to scale it inside of the cube. So what we are going to do here is we are going to use a boolean. What is a boolean? If we go back to the model tab, there is this solid modeling thing. So what this allows you to do is either to group two parts together. Now it's the same thing inside of a union. You can click on separate, or you can dig through items using the negate tool. Okay, so we select this and this, and we go union. And now we've cut a hole through the thing. Just in case, sometimes there might be some bugs. So a good practice to do is to scale them so that it goes towards both sides of the thing. Okay, union. Very easy. Now the second part is about avatar. You won't need this for now, it's more advanced. Now we have the test bar, which is very easy. You can just do some testing, start the game, do some stuff. And we have the view, which we've already seen. It has just UIs that you can toggle some stuff and things. And then there are plugins. So plugins allow you to make your workflow go much faster because, for example, I'm going to use this thing. And you can convert. They basically automate stuff that the human should be doing. Okay. So, boom. As you can see, now I switch the part and it's like different granite, for example. So those are plugins, they just make everything much easier. So yes. Now let's move to part number 3, which are the keybinds. So the keybinds and hotkeys you have are actually very easy to use. If you go inside of model, instead of having to click here and here, which makes it go very slowly, you can go and control shift and then 2 for each tool you want. So it goes from 1, which is select, then control shift 2, which is move, control shift 3, which is scale, and control shift 4, which is rotate. If you are using the new version of Roblox Studio, there will be a bug. It's not a bug, don't worry. It's just that you need to stop using control. You need to do just shift 2, shift 1, shift 3, shift 4, shift 5. And now it will allow you to move the stuff. So shift 1, shift 2, shift 3, shift 4, and shift 5, which you don't need. Okay. So now that we've done all that, how to add items to the game. So we have this thing, for example, it's just a union. What if we want to make, let's just say, if we want to add a seat inside of our game, we need to click on the little plus icon next to the thing we want to add it to. So here, for example, I just add a seat, and I'm going to move the seat to somewhere in high. And now I am going to anchor it. What is the keybind to anchor it? Good job, it's Alt A. So now it's floating in the middle, and we are going to play test it. Now we're not going to use run, we're going to do play, because here we are actually going to use our character and make ourselves sit. So congrats. You've made your first game. It's technically not a game, but it's still a project. I encourage you to go and watch my scripting tutorials. They will be out soon, probably in the next few months. Well, that's it for this video. I think you should have a nice day. And yeah, bye bye.